press record. I am going to screen share because again, I made slides so that I stay on track just to help myself. All right, so let me make this bigger. How do I make this bigger? Give me a second. Oh, here we go. Can y'all see my screen? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit just about rank advancing and how we earn an income and just a little bit about that. But before that starts, this was the calendar that was posted on our Super Saturday like slideshow that they handed us or gave us. So this is just some upcoming things to like keep in mind. Obviously, Transform 20 started today. That does not mean though that you can't still get people involved or that you can't still get people signed up. Yes, we all started day one today, but if you have someone that's interested, get them signed up, y'all. They're the end of the promotion, meaning like the end of the sale, ends the last day of the month. So don't use, oh, it's already started, I'm too late to get people interested as an excuse to not help people, right? So Transform 20 kicked off today, but again, the sale ends on the 31st. So what I plan on doing with my people that are signing up kind of late, I'm going to go over obviously the program with them and just get them plugged into our Florida Fit community page, as well as getting them plugged into the general January Fit Tribe app group. I'm not going to continue to add people to the Transform 20 app group just because it's too much to like add them in halfway through the program, right? They can get added into the January group, track their workouts, and then we're only doing that for launch. So all the people that are currently in the Transform 20 group are going to stay in there unless they sign up like tomorrow, then that's fine. But I'm not going to add someone in, 3 weeks in when we've already made it through 3 weeks. But they will still be able to track their workouts through the January group. And they'll get moved right into the February group when that opens up. So that's that. Team Cup, which I will post about tomorrow, explaining what that is. Registration actually opened on Saturday. So if you know what Team Cup is, it's just a friendly competition that we do with our coach community. So again, I'll post about that tomorrow, like more details about it. But you can always go to Team Cup. I think it's Team Cup or Beachbody Team Cup 2019 or teamcup2019.com to read up on what that is. That registration opens up, and that's for the whole month of February, okay? Again, I'll post about that more tomorrow so that we can start forming teams. Energize Fruit Punch comes out in February. I know that they have a date. I don't know if it's February 1st or I don't know. I'm assuming it's February 1st, but I don't think they gave us a set date. So that's why I'm assuming it's February 1st, but that will launch in February sometime. So keep your eyes out for that. Let's see what else. Ultimate Portion Fix launches in March, which I will talk about on another call later. And Kim actually went to her super weekend. Autumn was there, and Autumn actually shared a lot more about what the Ultimate Portion Fix is. So she actually offered to do a live training in our team page, or live like just info, sneak peek into or not sneak peek, but just like info into what Autumn shared with them at Super Weekend. So she's going to be sharing that soon, sometime this week, just kind of what she took away from being at Super Weekend with Autumn and them talking about it. And then we've got our Success Club trip. The next Super Weekend is April 2nd, 13th, and 14th. So mark your calendars, find one near you, and commit now, y'all. Like, I know that seems so far away, but if you make a decision to go to it now, like ask off of work, get someone to watch your kids, or bring your kids with you. Like, that's totally fine too. But make sure that you make it a point to get to a Super Weekend. All right, so I'm going to move on. How do I change? What the heck? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so just important things to do. Yeah, get on a team cup. So I'll talk about that, like I said, tomorrow. Register for Summit. If you have not registered for Summit and you are planning to register and you want to go, if you don't know what Summit is, reach out to your coach tonight and they can explain it. It's just our coach conference that we have every year. But y'all, registration for tickets are open right now and they're on sale. So talk to your coach, see what Summit's all about, but get there. I promise you, you do not want to miss this event. Rachel Hollis, who is the author of Girl Wash Your Face, is going to be there speaking. We've got live workouts with the trainers. It's just going to be a really, really, really good summit to be at. It's the 20th anniversary of Team Beachbody. So like they're going, if y'all have ever been to a summit, you know they go all out. They're really going to go all out. Plan your next program. So I know all of you started Transform 20 and some of you are like, what do you mean plan my next program? Like I need to focus on Transform 20. Start to look at your calendar, y'all, just so that, you know, I know for me, like when I do a program, like right now, yes, I'm focusing on Transform 20, but I don't want to get awesome results 6 weeks from now and then allow myself to fall off. So what I plan on doing is doing 21 Day Fix right after, not, you know, a week after, right after Transform 20, so that I can start to promote Portion Fix, so that I can start to promote the 21 Day Fix live stream that they're going to be doing, which is what I would recommend for y'all to do, but that is up to you. I'm not going to tell you what program to do, but if you're business minded, you should think about it that way. You want people to do 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and using that new Portion Fix program that's going to be launching. And then we are having a coach sneak peek on the 23rd, which is next Wednesday. I'll post more about that later on too. All right, so why does it keep doing that? Okay, I'm like trying to change it and it's not doing it, so I don't really know. Okay, so tonight's call is all about rank and recognition, or rank and income, rank and income and rewards that we can get as coaches. I will say there's a few different ways that we can earn. Some of this you might already know, y'all, so it's okay. Like if this is repeated information, you know, some of this might be new to you. Some of this might be a surprise to you. So the first way we earn is through retail sales, meaning anybody that orders something through you, you're going to make 25% commission, right? We also make commission off of the Beachbody On Demand memberships. And I believe that we make 40% off of those. I know we used to. I'm not so sure if that's still the case. I know it's a little bit higher. It might be 30%, but it's higher than 25. I'm almost positive. So I like to call your retail sales your referral bonuses. The people that you are bringing in, that you're referring to our products and our programs, are really like our referral bonuses. It's called commission, but I like to think of it as referral bonuses, because those are the people that I am referring, you know, I'm bringing in, I'm getting them accustomed to our programs and what they can do for them. That is one way we earn. The second way we earn is through team cycle bonuses. And that's when you start to grow your team, which is all about team volume, right? I'm going to explain this in a little bit. But basically, you know, your team cycle bonuses, the more volume that your team is creating. So if you sign up your mom and your sister, and then you sign up your coworker and your best friend, and they start helping people, right? Or they start ordering, like they love Shakeology, and then they love the beach bars, and they love Energize. All of that creates volume, which rolls up to you, and that helps your cycle bonuses. And then the third way we earn is quarterly bonuses. So as you start to grow your teams and they start to grow their teams, you can start to earn quarterly bonuses once you hit 2-star diamond and above. So here's the deal, y'all. This isn't just like you sign up a bunch of people and you make a bunch of money, right? You know, my coach above me doesn't make any money off of me or the people underneath me, because she does not help people, because she does not actively build her business. So I'm not telling you this so that y'all y'all help a bunch of people and I make all the money. Like, that's not how this works, all right? I'm telling you this because I want y'all to be making income. There is no shame in the income game. There's no reason why you should be afraid or ashamed of wanting to make an income from this business. This business can help you tremendously with, not just physically, right? Like, we all know that these programs can help you lose weight. We all know that our shakes are the best out there. We know that we can stand behind our products because they are legit. They have good ingredients in them. They are, made from real sources and real food. I stand 100% behind them, right? But why would I want to just help someone lose 20 pounds when I could help them lose 20 pounds and pay off $30,000 worth of student loan debt, or help them go on a dream vacation with their family instead of pinching pennies to pay for their groceries, right? So there's no reason why you should ever be ashamed or ever feel like you can't want to make an income with this business. Yes, you can't go into it just wanting to make money and not really caring about helping people, because that is what we do. We help people, right? But you've got to understand that if you want an income, you've got to show up, you've got to help people, you've got to put in the work. But I want to go over like how we earn, show you all the different ranks and how that can contribute to your income, but it doesn't necessarily mean, just because you're a certain rank that you're rolling in the duckies, right? So those are the 3 ways of how we earn. So this is something that I want to start incorporating into our team. Refer a friend, right? So even if you are here for the discount, maybe you signed up and you weren't really interested in doing the business. You're not wanting to quit your job. You love what you do, but you want to just make a little bit of extra money or cover your Shakeology costs, right? Maybe you have a whole team of people underneath you that are mainly here for the discount. They signed up just for the discount, right? Guess what? I was that person too. So I totally get not wanting to be a business builder or not wanting to even post everything, like a ton of stuff on social media, or feeling like if I signed someone up, that I had to like create my own Facebook group and help them through their program and answer all their questions, even though I'm brand new and I have no idea what I'm doing, right? So that is partly why we created the Florida Fit community page. Instead of everyone running their own accountability group, we have one big hub of support and accountability to take the pressure off of y'all, to take the pressure off of us coaches to have to know all the answers. Obviously, if you sign someone up, if you get a friend referred, yes, you would be there if they have questions, but you can also refer them to this group and say, hey, look, I'm brand new and I don't really know much, but this group of women are super helpful. So maybe ask that question in there. Or obviously you can come to one of us, your leaders on your team, that can help you. So this is an easy way to get you and your coaches earning money. Asking, like if I have someone who signed up for the discount, I can say, do you have any friends that would want to do this with you? Do you have, like, I know if someone told me when I first started, even though I just wanted the discount, if someone was like, hey, do you have someone that you would want to do this, or that would want to do this with you, and you could make enough money to cover your shakes? I would have been like, yeah. and we'll plug them in. We'll get them plugged into the group. We'll basically do, the busy work for you. All you have to do is get them signed up. They'll get signed up under you. We will walk you through how to do that using ShareCart. They get signed up under you, or get signed up under your coach if you are trying to get your coaches to start, earning an income. They get signed up under that coach. We would plug. They obviously, if I don't know them, I can't plug them into our community group. But they get plugged into our community group, and they get that support and that accountability there. Now, I don't want this to sound like, if you're signing up people, you just plug your people in and then you leave them alone and you never check in on them, and that we're going to do that for you, because guess what? Those people don't know me. They don't trust me. Obviously, if you are signing people up, I would say that you should check in on them. You should see if they have questions. But y'all, we've basically done the work for you within our groups. Like, we have a starter guide that lays out everything that they need to know to get started. We have, give me one second. We have, trying to drink a lot of water. we have units in that group that go over prep week. We're now running our app groups, right? We're running those all together. So we're taking the busy work out of it, and all you have to do is talk to people and ask people if they'd want to join you. Like, it's so simple. It's not hard, and people need this. People need this in their lives. People need this community. So every friend that you're going to sign up, obviously if they're signing up with a challenge pack, you're going to make over $50 or more. If you're signing up with a base kit, I think it's 150, or I'm sorry, it's 160. You're making 25% of that, which is about $50, right? Again, referral bonus, commission, but it doesn't seem so scary, right? So my plan, this is my plan for Transform 20. Anyone who signed up with me, as whether they're a coach or a client, I'm reaching out to them halfway through the program, and I'm going to say, hey, look, do you have anyone that would want to do this round 2 with you, right? We're going to do round 2 in 3 weeks. If they want to do round 2, they don't necessarily have to. They can do another program. But if they're wanting to do round 2, or do you think, you'd have someone that would want to do this with you, right? If so, let's get them signed up the same way that you got signed up, right? This is going to eventually start to help you with rank advancing. It's going to start to help you with getting your coaches to rank advance without even having to really do much other than talk to people and get them signed up. Does that make sense? Does it sound like less scary? I think it sounds a little bit less scary than me, like, get to diamond, get to emerald, get to sign up 10 people. You know what I mean? Like, you're just referring your friends. That's all you're doing. Just like when you would go to a new Mexican restaurant that has bomb margaritas, you're going to be like, oh my God, girlfriend, you got to go to this restaurant. I mean, how many of you watched Bird Box because you saw on your social media that everyone else was watching Bird Box because they were referring you to that movie, right? Or to that show? Or how many of you watched Marie Kondo, the tidying up lady, because I posted about it and you saw it, right? Like, that's all we do. We're referring people to our products and our programs, and it's so easy and it's so simple, but I think we make it overcomplicated, right? So that is what I want to start off with. So before we got into like going over ranks, because it is going to be a lot of information thrown at you, I just want you to keep this in mind, how simple this is. All right. Okay. So, like I said earlier, you make 25% retail commission. I'm going to explain what all these numbers are in a second. You make 25% retail commission. You make 40% on Beachbody On Demand subscriptions. So if someone signed up with Beachbody On Demand a year ago and it renews, or they want to renew it, you would make 40% off that subscription. Your cycle bonuses. So as you're starting to add people to your team, that creates volume. I'm going to go over what an Emerald coach is and what a Diamond coach is and all that stuff. But as an Emerald coach, you're making $14 per cycle. As a Diamond coach, you're making $18 per cycle. And then as your team starts to make bonuses, you make a 5 to 10% matching bonus. If you sign up 5 coaches in 5 weeks, you're making $100 extra bonus. Okay. So as you can see, I've got like screenshots of different, this is like a 1-week paycheck in different business centers or whatever. So you're going to see the one at the bottom. You'll see retail commission. It says $142. And then that subscription commission is your Beachbody On Demand subscriptions, then team bonuses, then matching bonus. Okay. I just wanted to show you all that so that you can see, like, if you start looking at your paychecks, you know where everything is coming from. If you click on those, like if you click on where, when you log into your Coach Online Office and you go to look at your commissions, if you click on it, it will actually tell you like who that's from. So if you click on your retail, it will break down like what each order was. If you click on your subscriptions, it will tell you who the subscriptions were, and so on, right? And then, so again, at the top, let me move this. At the top, you're going to see a retail commission might be a little bit less. Like in the beginning, your main commission is obviously probably going to be from retail commission. It's going to be from the orders that people are placing underneath you, right? But as you start to, and if you have no team, then you're obviously not going to make team bonuses. But as you start to grow your team, those team bonuses will start to outweigh like you'll start to earn more than you are in retail. And that's really where the residual income comes. So like you can sell as many challenge packs as you want, and you can sign up as many, people as you want as clients, but where the residual income comes is when you start to grow teams who are growing teams who are growing teams, right? And again, it's not that hard if they're just referring their friends, right? It's not that scary if they're just referring their friends and asking their friends to be their accountability partners. So you see how quickly this adds up, right? So I know it says right here, $14 per cycle. So y'all are like, well, how the hell did you make $280 in a team bonus if you're only making 14 per cycle? So I will go over that in a second. I just wanted to show you the breakdown of each one so that when you're looking at your own income you're making them, you know where that income's coming from. Okay. So each rank has a cap out of how much you can earn per cycle bonus totals. Okay, so this doesn't mean that as an Emerald coach you're going to make $250 every cycle, right? If you signed up your mom and your sister and they never buy anything ever again, guess what? That means no volume is being created, so you won't make bonuses. If they start, rocking it and they're starting to sign up people and, they're starting to sign up people and just the ripple effect happens, obviously you can continue to make higher team bonuses. So that's the cap out per week. All right. So as an Emerald coach, once you hit that 250 per week, all that volume basically goes away. So that's why it's so important to continue to want to rank advance, because you don't want to lose out on any of that money. But I just wanted to show you this so that you understand, like, just because you're a diamond coach doesn't mean that you're making $2,000 a week in team bonuses, but it has that potential, right? It has that potential if you have coaches underneath you, if you have teammates underneath you that are growing, that are helping more and more people. Okay. So wait a minute. Why is this all mixed up? Okay. I mixed this up, but that's okay. Sorry. Hopefully y'all can see. Ugh. Okay. So I just wanted to show you some income progressions. I'm going to explain the ranks in a second. Let me make this big again. Sorry, y'all. I had it all mixed up, but it's okay. So Lindsay Matway, right over here to the left. To the right is me, obviously, but to the left, this was Lindsay Matway, who is our upline. Like, she's like way, way, way above us. Her first 6 months as a coach, she only made $5,689 in her first 6 months. This is literally on the right hand or left hand side. This is her paychecks, okay? So she was working with like she was putting in 80 hours a week, which is being conservative, she says, which is about $296 an hour that she was earning with Beachbody, which is not a lot, right? Like, y'all are like, why the hell did she do that? If she's only earning $296 an hour and she's putting in all this effort and putting in all this work and she only made $5,000 in her first 6 months. Well, guys, this girl right here makes probably over $2 million a year, if not more, a year. Okay, that's probably low. I'm like low ending because I don't know her income now. When I signed up, she was in the Millionaires Club making over $1 million a year, and that was 5 years ago. So it's probably doubled, if not tripled that. So yes, in the beginning, you're going to work a lot for not a lot of money because it's really about that retail. You're only going to be making, 25% commission in the beginning, but it compounds as you continue to grow your teams, as you continue to help more and more people, that income will grow. And you can see my May, I just threw this up here from May 2014 all the way to May 2018. Like, that's how much I was making a month. So my first month I signed up as a coach, I made $47.50. Again, I didn't really want anything to do with the business, so I think I signed up my mom with a challenge pack because I wanted more Shakeology. So I was like, oh, we're going to sign you up. And I made $47.50 off of that, right? And then it compounded. You see, like, it more than, like, I don't even know, quadruples. I'm really bad at math, but it, like, goes all the way to 1,900 and then almost 2,500 and then almost 3,500, right? And it just continues to grow. But it's because I have shown up day in and day out. It's because I am here consistently every single day doing the work, whether I feel like it or not. And keep in mind, the first 3 years of my business, I was working full time. I was working 2 jobs, okay? So if you're like, well, I work full time, so I don't have a ton of time to put into this. Or even Lindsay was working full time, y'all, when she started her coaching business. So, you know, she was putting in 80 hours a week with Beachbody on top of working a full-time job. Not to say you have to put in 80 hours a week. I'm just saying, like, it can compound if you are making this a priority, if you are showing up every day and putting in the work. And then I said that there was a way to make those diamond or those quarterly bonuses. Once you are a 2-star diamond and above, they get basically each quarter, they take a percentage of the sales from that quarter and a percentage of the bonus cycles earned that quarter, and then they distribute it amongst all of the, 2-star diamonds, 5-star diamonds, 10-star diamonds, 15-star diamonds. So this is per quarter, y'all. So, I am a lifetime 2-star diamond. I've earned a few of the quarterly bonuses. So I think my lowest was about $800, and this is like an average, right? So my lowest was about $800. My highest was about $1,000. 5-star diamond quarterly bonuses can range between $2,500, $3,500 to $5,000. Average 10-star bonus is about $10,000 to $15,000, okay, a quarter. And then average of the 15-star diamond quarterly bonuses are between $30,000 and $50,000 a quarter, which is insane because that's some people's full-time job, like, income all year, right? Again, this takes a lot of work to earn those bonuses. But I just wanted to show you that that's another way you can earn. So as you start to grow your rank, as you start to advance your rank, you can start to earn things like this too. Okay, so now that all of that is out the way, because I know I just threw lots of stuff to you, and you're probably like overwhelmed. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I just wanted to go over that so that y'all understood it, okay? So here are the different ranks that we have. Again, it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. So everyone, when they sign up as a coach, they are when they sign up with a challenge pack or with a Shakeology order or whatever, they are an active coach, right? They are a coach. They signed up, whether they're here for the discount or they're wanting to build a business or they're wanting to help people. You're a coach, no matter what, right? So you are this little blue guy up here, okay? When you help you plus 2, right? So it's really easy to remember. You plus 2 other coaches underneath you, meaning you sign up your mom, you sign up your dad, you sign up your sister, you sign up your cousin. And y'all, again, referring a friend, like, hey, I'm doing this new Transform 20 program. It's 20 minutes, 6 days a week. For 6 weeks, would you want to do this with me? And your best friend's like, yeah, why the heck not, right? You get them signed up as a coach. That's 1. You get your spouse signed up on the other side. That's 2. You are an Emerald coach, right? So easy, not hard. Those 2 people do have to be active, meaning they have to have ordered something that's worth more than 50 volume points. Obviously, if they're signing up, you should probably get them signed up with a challenge pack, or at least, a program with Shakeology or whatever. That would make you Emerald. All right, super easy. Then instead of like Ruby we're gonna skip Ruby because everyone skips Ruby. Most people hit Diamond before, like, at the same time they hit Ruby, and I'll explain that in a minute. But basically, the point of rank, or the way that I think of rank advancing, is hitting Emerald over and over and over again. So if your goal is to be a diamond coach, you have to hit emerald. You have to hit emerald once. You have to hit emerald twice. You have to hit emerald 3 times. You have to hit emerald 4 times, right? You have to add 2 coaches, and you don't have to do it necessarily at the same time, but like that's how I think of hitting diamond, because it's just hitting emerald over and over and over and over again. You sign up 4 coaches on each leg. You've got legs as a coach, but we're just saying 4 coaches on each side, right, of this line. Whoop, whoop, right? And then 2 of those people have to be emerald. So, you know, the reason why I say most people skip ruby is because it's easier to get people signed up as coaches, not as easy to get them to hit emerald, right? Especially like I know when I first signed up, or when I first started to sign up coaches, like I signed up all discount coaches because that's what I led with. That's what, you know, I joined for the discount. So I would always say, well, here, you can get a discount. Let's get you signed up as coach, which is great. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then if they're not interested at all in like referring a friend or getting their friends involved, they're mainly just going to be there for the discount, right? They're not going to want to hit emerald. They're not going to want to get 2 people signed up. So why I say it's easier to hit diamond, or most people skip ruby, is because, you know, you can have 10 coaches underneath you, but if you have no emeralds, you're not going to be diamond. But once you get those 2 emeralds that pop, you'll go diamond like that. Whereas, you know, you're less likely to have 2 people that are emerald and not have those coaches. Does that make sense? So the more coaches you have, the more chance you'll have at people that are wanting to build the business. So if you have 4 coaches who, you know, if you have 8 coaches versus 4 coaches, like more than likely out of those 8, someone's going to want to do something. Someone's going to have friends that want to do this with them. Does that make sense? Is everyone still with me here? I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. I know it can be confusing, but it's really, really not. Honestly, want to know how I learned about these ranks? I Googled Beachbody rank or Beachbody coach ranks, and I would pull it up on my phone every day when I was pushing for something like ruby or pushing for something like emerald, because I would forget. I'd be like, okay, so how many coaches do I need to hit emerald? How many coaches do I need to hit diamond? And I would focus, you know, I would look at the little graphics like this. The one I found on the internet. When I would look at the graphics and say, okay, so I only have 3 coaches. How many do I need, right? I need to add 4 more, 5 more, or whatever. So this is those different ranks, the main ranks. I will show y'all more, but these are the main ranks. Obviously, none of y'all are, some of you might be diamond, which if we are, we've talked about star diamond already. But these are the main ranks to focus on in the beginning. And I will talk a little bit about the different perks of each rank, right? So as a coach, you get paid commission, right? You get paid that retail that I was talking about. You can make that fast start bonus, meaning if you're signing up people, I think they used to do a Shakeology fast start bonus. I don't know if they do that anymore, but a fast start bonus is when you're signing up 5 people within a 5-week span with a challenge pack, you'll make that extra $100 bonus, right? They don't do showcases, so ignore that. But so yeah, so you'll make that $100 bonus, right? Emerald coaches, it's the same perks as a regular coach. Like you get access, you get that 25% commission, you get access to the coach test groups that we have with the trainers, all of that fun stuff. Just as a regular coach, you still get those same perks, right? But then you also, like I said, can earn those you start to earn those team bonuses. You start to earn those cycle bonuses as an Emerald coach. And the way that works is, like I said earlier, you have those 2 legs. So let me go back to, Let me go back to here. So you have this right leg and this left leg, right? So say your mom signs up, your sister signs up. When one leg hits, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So when one leg hits 100 in volume and the other leg hits 200 in volume, you equal 1 cycle bonus. For emeralds, it's a $14 bonus. For diamonds, for emeralds and rubies, it's a $14 bonus. For diamonds, it's an $18 bonus. So say your mom signs up and she signs up 2 of her friends, right? And she sells 150 150 volume worth of challenge packs, okay? Like each of them is 150. So that's 300 in volume, right? Is that right? I don't see Ashley, but I'm really bad at math. That's right. Okay. So 300 in volume on one leg. Your mom sells 2 challenge packs that are 150 in volume. She creates 300 on this leg. If your sister signs up like 6 people and doubles that, say she gets 600 on this leg, right? She creates 600 volume personally. That would be 3 cycle bonuses, because 3 divided by 6, right? 300 goes into 600 3 times, right? Is that right? Does that make sense? So 3 goes into 6 3 times, so that would equal $14 times 3. See how that adds up? As a diamond coach, it would be $18 times 3. Are y'all still with me? Can I get some nods that makes sense, right? Okay. I know that, like, I am not a numbers person, y'all. Math, like, literally, I have to use a calculator, or I usually ask Ashley because she's really good at math, and I say, Ashley, is that right? And she, like, nods. So I'm really bad at math, and I'm really, like, numbers and all of the facts and figures overwhelm me. But I want to share that with the people that it doesn't overwhelm, and I want to share it with the people that it might overwhelm just a little bit, just so you understand it, just so you can start to learn it. It might take you 10 times to let it click, like, until it clicks, and that's okay. Okay, so if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, don't. It's okay. But I like to, just go over that so that you understand where those cycle bonuses are coming from and why it's so important that you start to advance your rank, why it's so important that you start to grow your team. Okay, so back to this. So you start to make those cycle bonuses as an Emerald coach, right? Again, which is U plus 2, super simple to do. You also, as you start to hit Success Club, which means you're helping 3 people a month, if you are an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club, you get what we call customer leads. So when people go on to beachbuyondemand.com and they don't have a coach that they sign up with, but they just go onto the site and sign up, or they go and buy Shakeology because they see it on someone's Facebook page, but they don't necessarily sign up with a coach, that person actually gets assigned to a random coach. So I have people who I have never met, who I have never spoken with, prior to them becoming my lead. Like, they just get assigned to me because I am I'm a diamond or star diamond, but because I hit Success Club and because I'm at least an Emerald rank, right? I get these customer leads that, they'll get assigned to me. I do reach out to them. Most of them don't respond, but I do reach out to them. And anything that they're going to continue to order. So, like, say I have a customer lead who gets Beach Body on Demand, and then they see Energize on, the workout, right? And then they go in and they order Energize. That I get that commission from the Energize order, even though I've never really, I've reached out to them. They don't reach back out, but I've never talked to them. I've never even seen them or met them, but I'm making a commission off of their orders as they continue to order. So that's just an added perk of being an Emerald coach. You're getting leads, you're getting team cycle bonus. Again, you're getting more money. So same thing with Ruby. All of the same things you get as a coach rolls over into Emerald, rolls over into Ruby. I think you make, instead of $14 per cycle, I think it's $16 as a Ruby coach. And then you can also make a matching check. So obviously as a Ruby, and I'll go back so y'all can see, as a Ruby, you have those 2 Emerald coaches, 1 on each side, right? Those people can earn cycle bonuses. So when those people earn cycle bonuses, you make a matching bonus. It's a 5 to 10% bonus off of what they made in their cycle bonuses. I see someone has a question, so I want to make sure that, I don't know if I can see it. Can I see it? Shoot, hold on. Sorry. I want to make sure, because I know that this can be, so I want to make sure that everyone, if someone had a question, that I answered. Okay, never mind. Jillian said she reached out to a lead the other day that she got because she's an Emerald coach and she's hitting Success Club. And the girl bought Shakeology. That's awesome. And y'all, that's exactly it. Like you can, and some people do answer you, like most of my leads don't, but some of them will. And I've actually signed up coaches from leads. So you never know, these people might want to sign up as a coach or might want to join your team or might want Shakeology, right? You have no idea. So yeah, so as a Ruby coach, you're getting customer leads. As long as you're hitting Success Club, you're getting customer leads. You are getting a little bit higher team bonus cycles, and then you're able to get that matching bonus. And then as a diamond coach, all of that rolls up. You still get your customer leads. You're getting a higher customer cycle bonus, team cycle bonus. You're getting a higher matching bonus. And then coach connection, which is when as long as you're hitting Success Club and you're a diamond coach, you have the opportunity. It's very rare because not many people go and just sign up as a coach on their own. Like usually they're signing up with someone, but you have the opportunity to get a coach lead. So I've actually gotten a coach lead. My current diamond on this team was a coach lead. Natasha signed up on her own on the website and got randomly assigned to me, y'all. And now she's a diamond coach on our team. So see the power of rank advancing. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're rolling in the duckies when you're a diamond coach. Like I can, as an emerald coach, I could, if I have 8 coaches underneath me, none of them are necessarily, right? If I have 8 coaches underneath me, but none of them are emeralds, right? They're just, but they're all rock stars. Like they're all like helping their friends and family get signed up as clients, and they're getting them on Shakeology, and they're all buying beach bars, and they're just creating all this volume, right? I could actually make more money as an emerald coach than a diamond coach if that diamond coach is all discount people that are not helping anybody, that are not paying this forward, right? So the point of this is that you want to create a team. You want people, you want to find those people that also not necessarily want to help the masses and quit their job and, build this 6-figure business, but people that just want to help people. Like even if they're just helping 3 people a month, y'all, that is volume that's going to roll up to you and help your income while helping them. Okay, so is everyone still with me on the ranks? Do y'all understand it? Do y'all have questions about the ranks? Does it make sense? Yes? Yes. Okay. So Star Diamond, I'm not going to get too much into this because if you are pushing for Star Diamond, or at least if I know you're pushing, if you're pushing for Star Diamond, and we haven't had a one-on-one call, reach out to me. But these are just the different ranks as you start to, so once you hit Diamond, as you start to get your coaches rank advancing and they're hitting Diamond, you start to earn like Star Diamond. So 1 star is having 1 diamond underneath you. 2 star is having 2 diamonds underneath you. But you see here, every time you're increasing that number, you're also increasing the amount of coaches you need to have too. So it's not just like you stay stagnant on building your team and you help all your coaches build theirs. Like you're continuing to grow your own team while getting and helping your coaches grow theirs. Okay. But that's something I wouldn't worry about until you get to a point where you are ready to push for that. I would focus on Emerald first and foremost. That can be done, y'all. Again, that's U+2. So we'll go back. Oops. Why is this not working? I'm going to have to do a different, this is through like slideshow and I'm going to have to do it different. But I would focus on getting to Emerald first, okay? Y'all, that can be done in 24 hours. You can literally get off this call your mom, call your brother and say, hey, look, you want your family drinking this shake, right? You want your family involved in this, or your spouse or your sister or your best friend. Like you want the people you love to be doing this with you. They don't necessarily have to want to build a business, but you want them doing the programs. You want them, drinking the shakes. My mom, my husband, my dad, my cousin, my best friend, all signed up as coaches, right? They were all signed up as coaches because I wanted them, not all of them are building a business. My husband will never post on Facebook about any of his stuff. He does talk to his friends about it, but he doesn't, go out of his way to like try and get his friends to buy a shake or to buy our programs, but he is signed up as a coach, right? And so, you could get to Emerald in a day. You could get to Emerald in a year. It is completely up to you. And it's the same thing with Diamond. I mean, it's going to be harder for you to get to Diamond in a day, but you can get to Diamond in a month. You can get to Diamond in 3 years. Like, it is totally up to you with how slow or how fast you go and get there. And honestly, it doesn't matter if it takes you longer than you initially want it to be. You can keep pushing for it, right? Like, just because you set a goal to be Emerald by tomorrow and then you get told no by the 2 people you asked doesn't mean that you give up on it, right? If you want to make an income with this business, it is really all about creating a team that is going to create volume, okay? That's going to help people, right? That's what we do. We help people, help people, help people. And it just ripples down, and it's amazing to see. So those are the different ranks. Now we have some added perks as well outside of the income. As you start to rank advance, as you start to grow your teams, as you start to help more and more people, you can actually not just earn income, but earn some awesome things on top of that. So we have Success Club trips that we get to go on every year that are fully paid expense trips, except for your flight. You do have to pay for your flight wherever you're going on these trips, but for example, we're going on a cruise. Me, Ashley, Shelby are going. I know a few other coaches, like Kim earned it this past year, but obviously, or this upcoming year, she's pregnant, so she's not going to be able, she's having the baby like probably while we're on the cruise. So she is obviously not going to be going on the cruise, but she earned it. I know Kay and Erin earned it too. I think a few other people may have gotten an invite, but basically, as you start to help more people, you're starting to earn an income from helping people. You can also earn these awesome trips, y'all. And you can also earn these awesome opportunities. So each year, like I said, we have the Success Club trip. You'll learn about that. If you didn't get to go to Super Weekend and you watch that video, they go over the Success Club trip. They go over who gets to register when and how you can earn it. And if you're a new coach and you're thinking like, oh, those trips are probably for people who have been in the business for a long time or who are top coaches and have been there, been here for forever. This upcoming trip is going to be my 5th trip. I think I lost count. Like, that's how many trips I've gone on. I think it's going to be my 5th trip, and I've only been coaching for 5 years. So you can earn, I know Ashley earned her first trip in her first 6 months of her business, okay? So you can earn these trips, whether you're new or not, whether you've been around or not, you can earn these trips. You also can meet trainers. So I was actually on one of the trips with Joel and my girl Christy, and then some of my other coach friends. We got to meet Joel and hang out with him on the beach and had an exclusive party for some of the top coaches, which was amazing. You can also earn, as a new coach, a free ticket to our coach convention, which I talked a little bit about earlier, Coach Summit. If you're brand new, meaning you signed up in December or you signed up in January, if you help 3 people in your first 3 months. So if you signed up in December, obviously December is over. If you still have the opportunity to help 3 people in January, 3 people in February, 3 people in March, and you earn a free summit ticket. So your coach summit ticket is completely free. Obviously, you have to pay for your hotel. You have to pay for your flight or your gas to get there and your food, but the actual coach convention ticket is free, which is pretty cool. If you are not a new coach, you would have to pay for your summit ticket, but I know that this past year they did if you hit Success Club, if you help 3 people the last 3 months of the year, you got extra spending cash for Summit. So they were giving $200, I think, to people to contribute towards their Summit expenses, which is pretty awesome. So you can earn things like that. You obviously can earn some free swag. So as you're continuing to help people every month, and you're making that income every month and you're making that impact every month, you can earn Success Club swag. So these are actually last year's. They have some new swag that they're doing, a really nice hoodie Beachbody Monopoly game. There's a piece of luggage, I think, if you hit it 12 months in a row from January all the way to December. I think they're doing like Beachbody like suitcase, like a really nice suitcase. You also can get recognized as you advance rank. So this is a shout out I did when Natasha hit diamond. When you hit emerald, you get rank advanced. You get a shout out on your page, on your, in our Instagram stories, just showing your family and your friends and your community and your following that you are growing your teams, that you are, becoming serious about your business, which is always just fun. I like being recognized. I think it's just a fun thing because I would have never gotten recognized at my old job. So like any shout outs that I get from my upline just makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Like it makes me feel like my hard work is being recognized. So that's pretty awesome. And then the best part, friendship and community. You're getting that on top of, as you grow your team, y'all, like as you get your friends getting involved in this and get your family getting involved in this, yes, you're making an extra income, which is great. You're paying off debt, which is great. You're able to pay for your bills or not living that paycheck to paycheck life, which is great. But the best part of this is the people that are joining you, the people and the connections that you're making, the community that's standing behind you, the friendships that you're making. Like that's my favorite part of it. So as you start to grow your income, like you are making an impact financially, but you're also like, you've got all these other perks that just go with that. So like the income is just like the cherry on top of everything, right? The recognition is just like the cherry on top. It's all about the friendships, the community, and the people that we are impacting. With that being said, your income is a direct reflection of those lives you are changing. So, that's the best reward of all. I can sit here and tell you like the trips are great, which they are. The conventions are great. The workouts are great. The programs are great. But the best part of this is watching people just change their lives and transform, and you being able to be part of that. Like that is what this business is all about. So, now what? Now I just threw all this information and you're like, what the heck do I do, right? I want you to set your income goals. Set a rank goal. If you are just a baby coach and you have not rank advanced at all, or you're like, this is the first time I'm even learning about what an emerald coach is or what a diamond coach is, I want you to set a goal to rank advance. I want you to set a goal to start growing your team. If you are, just a coach and you have nobody underneath you, maybe set a goal to reach out to those friends and family that you thought of when I said, what friends and family do you want in this with you? What friends and family should be drinking this shake, should be doing these programs, need this change in their life, need the community behind them, right? What friends come to mind? I want you to reach out and talk to them. Ask them if they'd be interested. Tell them what you're doing. Show how excited you are to be a part of this community and ask them to join you. All they can do, y'all, is tell you no. That's the worst thing that can happen, okay? So set your rank goals and set some income goals. If you're maybe your income goal will be literally just to cover your own Shakeology costs. Maybe it'll be to pay your electricity bill, right? Like using your Beachbody money to pay your electricity bill, or using your Beachbody money to start putting it towards savings, or your kids' college, or whatever. It could be whatever, but set those goals, because if you don't have them, you're not going to work towards them. You're not going to put in the effort to get to those goals. So I want you to set income goals and set rank goals. And don't I'm not going to go into a goal setting call right now, but like don't diminish yourself. Don't hold yourself back of like, if you if you say, oh, I'd love to be a diamond, but I'm just a baby coach right now, like that's fine. You can still set a goal to be a diamond coach and break that goal down. Like I said on our vision board call, like break that goal down. So if you have no coaches underneath you, but you say, oh, I would love to be a diamond coach, like that's really when people step up as a leader, right? When they become a diamond, because they have other people who are building teams. And you want to do that, set that goal to be a diamond coach, but then break down how many coaches do I need? I need 8. So that means I need to add 2 coaches in January. I need to add 2 coaches in February. I need to add, whatever your goal is. If you say I want to be diamond by summit, right? I want to walk across stage at Summit as a diamond coach or as a star diamond coach, right? You just break that goal down. So that's your first assignment, right? Is to set your income goals and your rank goals. And then hit your first rank, AKA Emerald Coach. If you are already an Emerald Coach and maybe even Diamond just intimidates you, just hit Emerald again. Add 2 more people to your team. Focus on that smaller goal. It doesn't have to be scary, y'all. Okay, it really doesn't. Just focus on hitting Emerald again. And then once you do that, focus on hitting Emerald again. And then once you do that, keep focusing on hitting Emerald, all right? The third thing is helping your first person. If you've never helped anyone, helping your first person or your next person today, all right? Don't wait until the end of the month. Don't wait until you have a 6-week transformation to start helping people. Start helping people as soon as you possibly can. Start helping your next person today. Y'all, I reached out to some people today that have been on what I call my puke list. The people that I have wanted to reach out to for so long, but for some reason, I kept saying that they're not going to be interested. I made that decision for them before they even told me no. And guess what? One of the girls that I reached out to today that was on that list that I kept saying, oh, she's not going to be interested, she's not going to want to do this, reached out to me, or I reached out to her, and she said, send me more information, I'm totally interested. Okay, so stop holding yourself back. Get out of your own damn way was the 4th thing that I put on here, because you are the only thing that's holding you back from growing a team. You are going to get told no. That's normal. You're going to have people that don't want to do this, and that's okay. That's okay. But what's not okay is you not continuing to push for the people who need this, because there is someone out there that needs this opportunity. And if you give up because 2 people tell you no or 100 people tell you no, there's just that one person that's waiting for you to reach out that needs this in their life, and it could completely transform their life, right? And then the last thing, and I know it's 9 o'clock, so I am going to open it up for questions and then I'll go, is register for Summit. I know I said this earlier, but as you start to grow your teams, or even if maybe you're like, that intimidates me, I'm not even interested in growing my team, but I want to be part of the community, Summit is where it's at, y'all. Summit is so vital to seeing the bigger picture of what we do in this business, and just being more present in this community. I promise you, if you dive into this community, it will completely change your life. And going to something like Summit, or even a super weekend, but super weekends aren't even the half of it. Summit is transformative. You think Transform 20 is transformative? Summit is transformative. It can literally change your life. So make it a goal to get there. If I had a one-on-one call today with one of my coaches who has been on the team for a while, and now she's ready to actually go out and do something with her business. And, we talked about Summit, and I told her, I was like, get there. You need to be there. It's something that I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do. And she's like, the only thing that's holding me back is the money. And I said, all right, go help 3 people. Go help 3 people to get that ticket paid for. That's all you need to do. Help 3 people. You're making over $150. Tickets are $105. If you could do that, I'll pay the extra $5 for the ticket. Okay? So does anyone have questions? I want to see. I know we had some questions. Okay, so is there a certain rank you have to be to earn team bonuses? So cycle bonuses, Emerald. Emerald, once you hit Emerald, you can start to earn those team cycle bonuses. Meaning, once you get 2 people underneath you, that volume that they're creating, even if they are just discount coaches, y'all, they're still going to be creating volume. They're still ordering Shakeology or Energize or Beach Bars. Some of my highest volume people are people that have never sold anything, but they just love our products, right? I have one coach on my team who buys 3 bags of Shakeology because her husband drinks them every day, she drinks them every day, and her kids drink them, right? 3 bags of Shakeology is a good amount of volume for one person, right? So, she doesn't make any income because she doesn't want to help people. She's just solely in it for the discount. But that volume, that PV rolls up to create my team bonuses. So once you hit Emerald, you can start earning those team bonuses. Once you are a 2-star and above, you can start to earn those quarterly bonuses. Okay, I'm looking to see if there's any other questions. Is there any other questions? Did I just like scare the crap out of some of you, or are we all like okay? Do y'all have, if y'all have questions, y'all, please ask. But y'all, this is my favorite part of this business is growing a team. Like I do love helping people lose weight. That's awesome. Because I know how much of an impact that can make. But growing a team of people and seeing like this past weekend, we got to hang out at Super Weekend and seeing my little team there, some of my local girls there, like just made me happy. And like getting to know, you know, Christian, who is from New Orleans, I would have never met her had she not joined our team. Like we would not know each other had we not come across on Instagram and I reached out to her, right? And now I consider her one of my friends. Like I can message her and ask her where she got her sweater from without being creepy, or I can play with her kid and just, you know, like it's all about those relationships. So as you grow that team and that community, like that's the best part. Getting on a team call and seeing all these lovely faces, like that's what I love. So I want this for you. Like I want you to get on these calls, or I want you to go to these events and you to have your teams there, because I promise you, y'all, like that has been the best part of this business for me. It's the only reason, the main reason, not the only reason, but the main reason why I am still here almost 5 years later is because I love this team and I love the community that stands behind it. You know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The business is not all sunshine and rainbows. And there have been times where I'm like, gosh, this is so frustrating, or, you know, God, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But then I look at our team and I look at the people that we're helping, and I can't give up on that. I can't give up on that. So I want you to create a team. I want you to create your tribe. And obviously we're one big tribe, we're one big family, but you start to attract people like you, and you start to grow these teams of people that are just like you, that have very similar goals, or that have that same quirkiness. I told Erin, like, we're a bunch of weirdos. I'm weird. Erin's weird. Like we were saying, we just want a tribe of weirdos because that's what I am. I don't know. But it's just fun to have that community standing behind you and knowing like I have a group of people that no matter what happens, that has my back. And that to me is worth more than the income, more than any rank imaginable. But that will come. Like as you start to grow your tribe, that rank and that income will come. So if you have questions about anything that I talked about, like y'all, I know I threw out loads of information. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for being on this call and taking time away from your family. We will have a call next week, next Monday, same time, same place. I am working on getting some guest speakers that are not me, so you don't have to listen to my voice every week. You know, come in from other teams and share. So if there is anything in particular, like any topics, you know, I know I'm getting a lot of questions about how to grow your social media and how to grow your Instagram and how to, you know, share your story. So we're going to be going over those. I'm trying to get in some good coaches that I think would bring value to y'all on that side of things, because I can share what I do. But again, I want to bring in some different perspectives too. And that's another reason to go to Summit, because you're going to learn a lot about that kind of stuff too there. Yes, Ashley, you want to say something?
Yeah. Can you post Bree Holland's video in the Fit Coaches page?
Yes, I have to combine it because I turned it off when it was like all staticky in her. So then I popped it back on. So I will have to, I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. Can you remind, never mind, I'm going to write a note. So can you remind me, but I'm going to write a note. Bree's video. But yeah, our guest speaker from Super Saturday has a really good, she had a really good, I thought she was really good speech, and I think y'all will learn a lot from that too. So I will post that in the team page. So no questions? Anything else? Okay, so really quick, I want to take a picture. Everyone smile. Y'all, when you, just to let you know, when you do these calls, like take pictures, show people this tribe, show people this community. Talk about what these calls are doing, what you're learning on them, who this team is. Because if you're like, you want to join my team and no one even knows like what this team's about or what your team's about or why, you know, I didn't even know Beachbody had a team. Like when I signed up, I got put into a team page and I was like, wait, I'm on a team? What kind of team? I don't want to be on a team. Like, I don't know anything about this. But I'm super happy that I'm a part of that, right? So show people what this tribe's all about. All right, everyone smile. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at a little baby. Hi, little baby. I just saw you. Oh, there's a bunch of little babies. I love it. All right, so I will see y'all next Monday. Be on the lookout, y'all. I know we're throwing out lots of information over the next few days with like the Success Club trip and Team Cup and all these new programs. So it can be a little overwhelming. Just don't stress out about it. Focus on your program. Focus on drinking your shake. But just be on the lookout for those things too. And ask questions. If you have questions, ask. That's what we're here for. All right. So I love y'all. I will see y'all next Monday. And yeah, hope y'all have a good night. Happy day 1 for all of you who finished Transform 20 day 1. Day 2 starts tomorrow. Let's crush it. All right. Bye, guys.